I consider myself a techie, but even I had never heard of Kiwi Ears when they reached out to me. And when you consider the distance that a marketing dollar can go, sending me their latest audio product was probably a pretty good move, because I bet you haven't heard of Kiwi Ears either. Yes, this is a sponsored video, but wait, just be cool. My entire communication style revolves around you being able to trust that I wouldn't lie to you and that I won't omit or bend the truth. And I was super clear with Kiwi Ears that I would be posting this video whether I loved it or whether I hated it. So which one is it? Ooh, did he love it? Did he hate it? Just watch the video or skip to the end, I don't know.
I'm going on a really big, almost 100-mile ride next month. I'm gonna try a couple different pairs of the open ear earbuds. So I'm really hoping for really good battery life, and then sound quality. And then if the mic is good, cool, I'll take a good mic.
I am never not excited to try a new brand. How's this for an elegant unboxing? You like that, YouTube? Full disclosure, I think this case is a little goofy looking. Wow, did you hear that? I feel like a cowboy slapping my belt buckle. It looks like something that would be in a vending machine at the Las Vegas airport, but it's a pretty premium feeling. It's good materials happening here. Oh, interesting. I thought this was going to be a clear plastic or glass along the top, but it's actually just open right here, and you can actually use this as kind of the handle to open it. Cool. Wow, yeah, check these out. Very thin along the actual body of it. Very solid materials. I actually have the shocks open fit over here as well. The shocks are definitely lighter. The case battery is actually only 600 milliamp hours on the shocks earbuds, whereas the Kiwi Ears, it is 1,000 milliamp hours. So some of the weight is not just coming from our big old belt buckle on the top, but also from the actual battery cells within this. The earbuds are flashing in a way that I assume is saying, hey, we're trying to pair. My brother, you keep referring to a power button, but there is no power button. Is there a power button that I'm missing? Okay, it seems like these are just going to implode if they don't connect to something, so I think it's time for a bike ride. Let's go. Okay, I was about to go change for my bike ride, and I figured out how to make them work, so all you actually have to do is just take them out of the case in order to make them connect. And I am way too impatient. I've been very excited to hear how they sound, because apparently Kiwi Ears is pretty reputable as far as audiophile stuff on a budget. That is not the easiest combo to hit. I have a playlist specifically for this kind of stuff called Audio Test, so I'm just gonna jump right into some Alt-J. Wow. I promise this is the first song that I've listened to on these earbuds. It's a very full, like a surprisingly full sound, considering how well I can hear my own voice right now. This is fun. This is just a fun type of product. I'm very impressed so far. The most important thing you can do when you're testing out new earbuds is to listen to something that you know how it sounds, so you can tell if something is true to sound. A lot of more budget headphones and earbuds tend to pump up the highs and the lows. That's what creates that V-shaped frequency that you hear about. Switch over to some Deftones. Want to know how it handles a big wall of noise? Not as well. It's still, I don't know, can you even hear that? Okay, so this is a comfortable medium volume listening for me. So if you can hear me whisper right now, but you can't hear this, can you? Because this is pretty loud in my ears right now, even though I'm hearing everything else just fine. This is a comfortable listening volume. Can you tell I'm listening to music?
Yes.
What about now?
Yes.
Okay, you can hear it?
Yeah.
Pretty clearly?
Decently clearly.
Okay, noted. So, if you're working a retail job and you really want to be able to listen to music, you probably can't pass these off as hearing aids. Thank you for your contribution. It is not as good as my other earbuds, the OnePlus Buds Pro 3, or the Nothing Ear 2024. Having that active noise cancellation is like the #1 thing you can do to enable a really quality listening experience. So having open earbuds, you're never going to get the same quality. The touch controls work well. I honestly, I didn't really want touch controls. It works pretty well. I'm happy with that. I'm happy enough with that, let's say. Okay. I don't think that my biking is going to get any more wild than... So we're probably good, right? I really just want to get on the bike now. I'm trying out the shocks open fit 1, not the 2. I'm not going crazy. I'm on a budget. They sound good. Let's go this way. I really like being able to hear everything around me. I like being able to hear the birds.
I like being able to hear my own bike. Most importantly, I like being able to hear if somebody's coming up behind me. I'm not like juking myself anymore. The sound quality is fine. It's fine. It kind of sounds like, you know, like putting a cup, a drinking glass, over your phone speaker to like turn it into a shitty party speaker. It sounds like the nicest version of that possible, which is to say, it doesn't sound awesome, but it's accomplishing its goals. You know, the touch controls are fine, but I'm seeing the appeal. I hope the Kiwi ears, when they get here, I hope that they sound a little better. I'm not like holding my breath because there's deer. Hi, dear. I'm not holding my breath because they're so much cheaper, but I've been surprised before by electronics that are more affordable than their expensive counterparts that perform better. So fingers crossed, but otherwise, conceptually, I'm into this design. I can't wait to try the Kiwi ears as well. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. These feel good. Like I'm going nuts. They're fine. Now that I'm used to it, this is great. Because normally I'm on a bike ride and I have noise isolated tunes just blasting into my head. And now I can hear you, bird. I can hear you, bird. And I can hear my tunes. And speaking of which, the tunes sound pretty good. These are a marked improvement over those Shocks open fit earbuds. The sound is fuller. I think most surprisingly to me, besides it being just a little better overall, is that the sound stage is actually fantastic. There's a lot of 360-degree sound stage happening. There's a lot of directional sound. I'm gonna be wearing these the rest of the day just to see what battery life looks like. But so far, I'm honestly super impressed. I'll do a proper mic test in just a moment here. I think this is gonna be perfect for my big bike ride. I'm probably still going to bring the OnePlus Buds Pro 3 because sometimes I don't want to talk to my friends. But most of the time I do. Yeah, I'm going to bring these, of course, so that I can hear when people say, Jacob, get the fuck out of the way, you're going too slow. Or, hey, Jacob, stop calling your wife. She said she's not going to come pick you up. So I'll be able to hear my friends saying all that, which is cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just happy Kiwi Ears reached out to me. I was gonna buy some open ear earbuds anyways. I'm really happy I wound up with these because these are sounding really good. So I may have gotten lost, but a perk of the Kiwi Ears Spark is that if you get lost and take a wrong turn on what might be private land, you can hear the safety click off from the hunter's rifle and ideally have time to try and flee. Subscribe in memory of me. Oh god. I've changed my mind. I fucking hate open earbuds. I feel like.
Alright, let me wrap this up in a way that tests the microphone. I am outside. It's a breezy day. There are lots of birds chirping.
So pay attention to how I sound. The Kiwi Ears Spark actually wound up really surprising me, especially after comparing them to the more expensive alternative from Shocks. I'm really a fan of the audio quality. Again, it's nothing mind-blowing, but it's excellent considering the form factor. That Qualcomm chip that they have in it is doing really good work with the aptX Bluetooth codec.
It did a really good job keeping up with high-res audio streams, even though the bass is a little less present than what you get in other in-ear monitor style earbuds. The earbuds did finally power down after 6 hours and 40 minutes of runtime, and I was listening to music the entire time, and when I wasn't listening to music, I was taking phone calls, and that was between 30 and 50% volume the entire time. They also have IP45 durability, so I'm not scared to get caught in the rain or to get super sweaty or anything. The fit took a little bit of getting used to, but once I did get used to it, it became very light and natural feeling. Part of me does wish that where the speaker itself attaches to the hook, I wish that there was like metal wire beneath the rubber here so that I could actually kind of bend it into a position that makes the most sense for my ear, because there were a couple times still that I find myself like trying to push it a little further into my ear to isolate the sound better. But that kind of goes against the purpose of it. I get that. Something else that I really didn't care for are the touch controls. I just don't really care for touch controls on many things. There were also a couple times on the way back on my bike ride that my hair got sweaty enough that when it like slapped against the earbud, it would activate those touch controls. I really just wish there were physical buttons. Does that make me old? I just want physical buttons. That said, my biggest complaint with these earbuds is that they need to be quieter. Isn't that an odd thing to have as my biggest complaint? They're a little too loud overall for listening to music softly in bed. And then even on some phone calls, I found that the person I was talking to was abrasively loud, even at the lowest volume setting. Kind of an odd complaint, right? Overall, super happy with these. I will be returning the Shocks earbuds and keeping these. I am sincerely curious though, would you get a pair of open earbuds like this? Why or why not? Let me know in the comments. It's fun helping people find good solutions for them. I'm super grateful to Kiwi Ears for sending these over to me. I hope this didn't come off as a sponsored review. There's no referral link, there's no affiliate link, there's none of that. I just wanted to yap about these earbuds. So if you stayed and listened through all of that, thanks. If you liked the video, consider subscribing if you're not. And if you are subscribed, hello again. It's nice to see you. But ultimately, please just take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next one.